And welcome once again to the Movies and Stuff show. I have nothing in me right now. The voice is just shot. We're coming to you live from the suburbs of New Jersey and Missouri. My name is Dan, and joining me is a man who paved the way for Leonardo DiCaprio to vape at the SAG Awards. Hey,
I did. I paved the way for Leo to do lots of things. I pioneered taking like 50 supermodels on a yacht too. Little known fact.
No, it's absolutely true. And I apologize for the voice.
You sound really good.
Abe's gonna do most of the talking tonight.
I am.
I'm just gonna sit here and look pretty as usual.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
That's my goal.
Yes.
That's my goal.
Yes.
Leonardo DiCaprio vaping at the SAG Awards. How does that make you feel? Do you feel vindicated? Do you feel that this is going to become a popular trend at award shows now?
Vaping at award shows? I don't give a shit if it's a popular trend or not. I was shocked, though, that people were so passionate about it, one way or the other. Who gives a shit? I mean, really, I couldn't wrap my head around that. Leo vapes. What's the big deal?
I mean, there was a time where people smoked at the Oscars.
You know, I'm going to say we lost a lot when we decided we weren't going to, as a nation, smoke anymore. This whole idea that we're going to legislate safety, our lives are going to be safe. We lost something there. We really did. And we're still feeling it because people on Twitter fucking freaking out about Leo vaping. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's I mean, honestly, I'm a non-smoker. I've never smoked my entire life. I've come from a family of smokers, good or bad. Say what you will. I come from a family of smokers, but I myself have never smoked before.
Right.
But the whole vaping thing, I couldn't give two shits about. And if it's allowed in public buildings, like it was in the wherever the SAG fucking awards were held.
Well, I mean, but Jack Nicholson's still allowed to smoke in there, so.
Well, then there you go. I mean, who cares?
And I do want to point out that my vape is a little bit better, Leo.
Oh, why is your vape a little bit better?
I believe he was smoking the MVP2, and my little ice stick here should actually kick a little bit harder than his MVP2.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
I have no idea.
It's all about power, Dan. I got more power than Leo.
Oh, is that it?
That's it.
Well, then,
and we both have the same amount of Academy Awards too.
Well, I think that's gonna change.
Yeah, it's gonna change. Yeah, you're probably right.
In a little bit, I do believe that is going to change.
Then he's only gonna have one more than I am. We're really close.
Very close. Very close.
We're nipping on his heels.
You'll get it. You'll get it someday. I mean, it's bound to happen.
That's how I lived my life in high school and sex.
Do you have any tattoos, Abe?
I don't have a single tattoo. My body is a temple, Daniel.
Not a single tattoo. Then you do not have to worry about people making copyright claims on your body.
On my body? What's going on? What's going on with that?
I sent you the article last night. I could not believe it. This is just so ridiculous. The makers of the video game NBA 2K are being sued for graphically representing tattoos in video games. The article says that there's a company that owns the rights to tattoos on NBA players, which just boggles my fucking mind that someone owns the fucking rights to tattoos on fucking NBA players. That's crazy.
Wait, because the players don't actually own the rights to their own tattoos?
No.
They're licensing them?
Apparently so. And here's where it gets really bizarre, is the article goes on to say, and this is a quote from the lawyer involved in the case, it is assumed that without waivers, the tattoo artist is the owner of the work, even if it is put on an athlete's body.
Just that's the natural assumption.
That's a natural assumption. And I call bullshit on it.
Wow.
I call bullshit on it. I have 3 tattoos. I do. and I paid good money for those tattoos, right?
Yeah.
Once I handed that money over to the tattoo artist and he gave me that tattoo, that was the transaction right there. I own the tattoo now. I don't fucking care if his personal art.
Man.
Come on. Like if I buy a painting, if I buy a
Right.
Jackson Pollock, right?
I don't know why you'd want to do that, but okay.
I love Jackson Pollock, and
Okay.
I could never afford one. But should I buy one, it is my painting. It's not Jackson Pollock's anymore.
Right.
It's mine.
But then, so by that rationale, then you should be able to make T-shirts out of your Jackson Pollock painting.
I should be able to.
Because
I should be able to put it on an NBA player, and then have this Jackson Pollock painting that's tattooed on an NBA player be in a video game.
where does it? I mean, okay, so LeBron James, he basically by being in the NBA, he grants the NBA the rights to use his likeness. The NBA owns his image.
Right. The only player that I think was able to fight that was Jordan.
Huh.
Like if you remember those video games, Jordan was never in it. It was always player number 23 in Chicago Bulls.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right.
Dick.
Yeah, so Jordan was in. Oh, the bookies owned his likeness. But that's just. Wait. So I mean, I'm still just having a hard time wrapping my head around this. Like, do you remember that story a few years back, where strippers, like people, like agents from BMI or the RIAA, were going into strip clubs to make sure that strippers were paying royalty fees on the songs they were stripping to?
I mean, that's just crazy. I do have to say, as long as like the price of a lap dance didn't go up from like $20 to $20.25, I guess that's less of a concern.
Yeah.
You tack on a quarter to that lap dance, like, no, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna give you a quarter. It's crazy. Who was involved in that? Who was the big asshole that was?
That was Mr. Creed, right?
Scott Stapp.
Yeah.
Scott Stapp. Oh my God! And of course,
Yeah.
of course, he's the schmuck that's
It offended
that's leading the charge.
Right. I think Poison was in on that too.
They just needed the money.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure there was a lot of girls stripping to Poison, though.
That's what I'm thinking, man. I'm sure Bret Michaels has had sex with most of them.
Yeah, he probably knew. He's like, wait a minute, you stripped to my music? Where's my cut?
Yeah, like, that's surreal. Like, that's so weird. But I mean, it's the whole idea. Like, where does it end? Okay, let's just follow this through. I mean, okay, LeBron carries in him DNA from his parents. LeBron is a derivative work from his parents. I mean, can his parents sue him for copyright infringement for using the likeness of their own DNA? I mean, quite literally, it's a derivative work for profit.
You need to copyright that. You need to copyright LeBron's DNA.
That's it. And
I don't want to go there.
Think of all the DNA I've wasted over the years. God.
I don't want to go there. But copyright, let's just talk about copyright real quick. While we're on the subject of copyright.
Are we actually going to go down this path?
A little bit. I'm going to go down this path a little bit.
Yeah, because I have a couple feelings on this.
Do you have feelings about fair use?
I have a lot of feelings about fair use.
Okay. So, hypothetically, if there is a YouTube show that does movie reviews or does interviews with like actors and actresses, and they use a little image from a movie.
Right.
A movie that they're talking about with said actor or actress. Is that fair use?
Yeah, I think it is. If they're specifically discussing that role, that
role, that scene, even whatever. Yeah.
Oh God, are we going to tell the whole story? Or are we just going to hint at it?
No. We're just basically, let's just say something's going on with one of our shows, and we'll keep you updated as we know more, and we'll have quite fun with it if we lose the copyright case. We're gonna have fun with it. Like, I'm not gonna mention the company right now because they're deciding when we're gonna lose.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's exactly it.
And after we lose, we're gonna have some fun with it, and we hope that you guys have some fun with it too. Yeah. When it happens, not if.
But
when we lose,
I will say fair use. I mean, we're just gonna talk about that. It was a single image. It was one image. It never fluctuated. It was one image. If you remove that one image, the work doesn't change. It's still the same thing. It was never monetized. It was probably never going to be monetized. I have a hard time believing, too, that you could argue that using a single image devalues the original work, too. I think we hit like 4 or 5 points of fair use.
Yeah, and we'll see. Again, it's in the hands of that certain film distributor that became very popular in the 90s. So we'll leave it to them. Okay. Did you see this?
What did I see?
Gone are the days of must-see TV, NBC. The NFL is going to NBC. It's going to split time with CBS. I mean, first off, do you even like Thursday Night Football?
Not really, no.
Right? It's so stupid.
Yeah.
I always feel like the teams kind of half-ass it because they're usually
exhausted, beat up,
running on 3 days or 4 days rest because they played on Sunday, or are about to play in 3 days. That's the worst when you have to play like a Thursday to Monday night game or something. Like your Thursday to Monday is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So if you play Sunday, Thursday, Monday, you're essentially playing 3 times. Yeah,
I can't even imagine how the coaches can game plan, how the players can rest up.
I guess you can't play the Monday because the Monday is still the same week. But I'm just saying, like,
yeah. Well, Sunday to Thursday still.
Sunday to Thursday still.
Typically, everybody gets Monday off.
Yeah.
They meet on Tuesday for the meetings. Wednesday's a practice, and then Thursday and Friday are practices too, I think.
Right.
But not anymore. Right. That Thursday just ruins everything. But I will say, I guess the bright spot about this, NBC probably does the best football broadcast of any of the networks.
Sure.
I think they do the best produced show.
Yeah, I mean, you can. Yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah, I like Michaels and Chris Collinsworth too. I really do.
Yeah, me too. Well, yeah. I think they're good. I mean, gone are the days of boom, tough acting and acting, John Madden.
Yeah,
and
he's
that
long gone.
Corpse that he drug along with him.
Are you going to talk shit on Pat Summerall?
Yeah, I'm going to talk shit on Pat Summerall.
He was a classic broadcaster, man.
When he was with Madden, it was just Madden going, and Summerall's like, good point there, John.
Oh my God.
That's all it was.
As long as
I don't think we actually got anything of value of their broadcast.
I don't know about that. Dan Deerdorf was a broadcaster, and that's like Madden is worlds better than that.
Who was the comedian? Who was it?
They brought in Dennis Miller.
Dennis Miller. Oh, that was a train wreck. That was so bad.
It was bad.
Yeah, I think Gruden's the worst though.
Gruden?
Yeah.
He loves everybody. He loves all the little football players.
I think Gruden's the worst. I can't deal with the way he talks.
He's got that very emphatic.
It's just and then his brother, the coach of
Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
can't say that word. Yeah.
The team that shall not be named. Yeah.
You're gonna trigger me, Dan.
Well, I don't want us to get in trouble like the X-Files did either.
Oh, Jesus. I called it.
You did. No, you did. You messed with me last night. You said what was going on. You're like, well, that's going to be a shitstorm soon. Twitter's about to explode. You were right.
Yeah.
That's what I say. Have you warmed up to the season yet?
Not really.
No.
Yeah, last night I can see why everybody liked the episode. Mm-hmm. It's just not for me. I've either grown beyond the X-Files or they've grown beyond me. I'm really not that interested anymore. I can already feel the breakneck pace in which Chris Carter is going to cram everything humanly possible into the last 2 episodes or whatever for his well thought out mythology.
We shall see. Well, you shall see. I haven't watched it yet.
I'm kind of on the fence if I'm going to keep going or not.
All right. Well, let's take a quick break.
Cool.
Maybe I'll drink some more tea or something like that. We have a great show lined up this week. We're going to talk about Robert Altman's military satirical comedy, MASH. Then we'll air an interview we did with actress Sally Kellerman about the film. So stay tuned.